Get ready to dive into the zany, whisker-twitching world of our feline friends. Whether they're prowling the streets or lounging on your couch, cats are full of surprises. Now, you might think you know cats. They purr, they nap, they occasionally knock things off shelves. But trust me, there's a whole lot more to these mysterious creatures than meets the eye. Today, we're tackling the age-old debate: feral cats versus domestic cats. Is there really a difference? Get ready for some serious laughs and mind-blowing revelations. You might even learn a thing or two about your own furry roommate, so buckle up, grab your catnip, and let's get this cat party started. Alright folks, let's break it down. On one paw we have the feral cat, a master of survival, ruler of the urban jungle, connoisseur of dumpster delicacies. On the other paw, we have the domestic, cat-pampered house panther, professional snuggler, and champion napper. But when you really think about it, are they all that different? Both are masters of stealth, equally skilled at disappearing into thin air when the vacuum cleaner makes an appearance. Both possess an uncanny ability to find the warmest spot in the house, whether it's a sunbeam or your freshly laundered laundry. And let's not forget their shared love of cardboard boxes. You could have a mansion full of expensive cat trees, but give them a cardboard box and they're in kitty heaven. So, the lines are starting to blur, wouldn't you say? Alright cat enthusiasts, let's get into the nitty-gritty of feral versus domestic cats. Picture this. A feral cat is like a ninja, stealthy and always on the move, while a domestic cat is more like a couch potato, lounging around and demanding belly rubs. But wait, there's more. Feral cats have this incredible ability to vanish into thin air, like a magician's disappearing act. One moment they're there, the next, poof, gone. Domestic cats, on the other hand, have mastered the art of the dramatic flop. You know, that moment when they throw themselves onto the floor belly up as if to say, "Worship me, human." And let's not forget their hunting skills. Feral cats are like the James Bond of the cat world, always on a mission, while domestic cats are more like Inspector Clouseau, bumbling around but somehow still catching that elusive toy mouse. So, whether your cat is a feral ninja or a domestic drama queen, one thing's for sure, they're both endlessly entertaining and full of surprises. Now let's get back to the cat-tastic action. Now I know what you're thinking, Jeff, feral cats are wild animals. They hunt, they scavenge, they haven't experienced the joy of a good chin scratch. And you're right to an extent. Feral cats have adapted to survive without human interaction. They're independent, resourceful, and let's be honest, a little bit wary of us larger, clumsier beings. But here's the thing. Domestic cats aren't that far removed from their wild cousins. They still possess those innate instincts to hunt, even if it's just a stray dust bunny, to patrol their territory, aka your living room, and to assert their dominance, usually by sitting on your keyboard while you're trying to work. So, while our domesticated buddies might enjoy the finer things in life like gourmet cat food and endless head scratches, they still share that wild spark with their feral counterparts. It's what makes them so fascinating, unpredictable, and let's face it, endlessly entertaining. Okay, I can hear the collective gasp of cat lovers everywhere. Before you unleash the wrath of 1,000 cat memes upon me, let me clarify. When I say there's no difference between feral and domestic cats, I'm obviously not talking about lions, tigers, or cheetahs. Those are big cats, and trust me, you don't want them cuddling up on your couch. I'm talking about your everyday house cat, the one who greets you with a meow and a head boop, the one who steals your spot on the couch the second you get up, the one who, despite their independent nature, secretly loves you more than you'll ever know. They might have traded in their wild ways for a warm lap and a full food bowl, but that doesn't mean they've lost their inner feral. So, the next time your cat is batting at a fly, stalking a sunbeam, or giving you that "I'm not sure I trust you" side-eye, remember they're just embracing their inner feral, and that's something to celebrate. Speaking of celebrating, if you have a cat, give this video a big thumbs up. If you adopted your furry friend, hit that subscribe button. And be sure to share your stories about your domestic feral cat in the comments below. Let's hear about all the hilarious and heartwarming ways your cat embraces their wild side. Alright cat lovers, let's dive even deeper into the world of our feline friends. Have you ever wondered why cats are so obsessed with laser pointers? It's not just a fun game for them, it's a way to hone their hunting skills. That little red dot mimics the movements of prey, and your cat's instincts kick in. They become the ultimate predator, stalking and pouncing with precision. And let's talk about those adorable headbutts, or head boops as we like to call them. When your cat bumps their head against you, it's a sign of affection and trust. They're marking you with their scent, claiming you as part of their territory. It's their way of saying, "You're mine and I love you." So the next time your cat gives you a head boop, know that it's a special gesture of love. And finally, let's not forget the infamous cat zoomies. You know, those moments when your cat suddenly dashes around the house like a furry tornado. It's their way of burning off excess energy and having a bit of fun. So, embrace the zoomies, cherish the head boops, and keep that laser pointer handy. Your cat's wild side is what makes them so special and entertaining. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own cat stories in the comments below.